Hello everybody and welcome back to Autonauts. It's been a while. My name is Jeff, you can call me Jeff. Hey Batman,
My name is
Caledon,
Jeff.
Wally, what's happening? Batman, congratulations on claiming first. And we have a joke. Starting in with the jokes already. My coworker is addicted.
Jeff. They call him Jeff. Yeah, Jeff who?
Oh, you're not a grub? Not a grub. My coworker is addicted to emailing files to people. His therapist says he has attachment issues. There's your joke. So, Autonauts. It's been a very long time. This is one of the early games I played streaming, and I never quite finished that series. But back around when I played Autonauts vs. Pirate Bots, they also released a new mode that you could play in this, and I wanted to give that a shot. Oh, that was loud. So Settlement mode is the new one. Enlightenment is the original one. There's also like free mode and creative. I'm gonna play a settlement map, and I don't have a seed picked out or anything yet. Let's see, we got some water. Gotta make sure we don't have, like, no swamps or something. That happened to me once. Couldn't get to the swamps. Random objects, sure. No bot limit. You can play with 300 bots maximum. That's too far. Not playing with that. Won't be able to unlock the relevant badge, that's fine. I like lots of bots. That's the point of the game. Tutorial? Sure. Just in case there's new stuff in the new mode. So what I know about this mode is that it's more streamlined than... what do we call it? The enlightenment mode. The enlightenment mode is where you have, like, all those different things that you have to pick from and craft and make for your colonists, or the folk, they call them, the little babies. In this one, it's more like there's just one option for the food. There's one option for the type of house. There's not a whole lot of extras to do, so it's a little more streamlined. The research goes faster. One of the things they added to this game, the base game here, for all the modes, is that you get the bot database sooner, which is nice. So you can share scripts around and do faster programming, which is a good option, I think. Welcome, Autonaut. I am Autonaut. It's in, get it? Autonaut. Yes, there's still WoW, Wally. You're never gonna get away from the WoW. WoW whips us up where we belong. All you need is WoW. Get ready to learn how to use robots and programming to automate industries and build worlds. WoW. There are 8 stages of programming and automation to complete an Autonauts Metropolis. Your journey starts down here with infrastructure and ends up here with a metropolis. So, there's the WoW. Can you feel the WoW tonight? Essential Autonauting. Before you start building your settlement, let's run through a few things that every new Autonaut needs to know. WASD to move the camera around. Scroll, wheel, or page up and down to mouse. WoW. If you ever lose yourself, press X to refocus the camera back on you. Shift, middle click, and then move. Okay. Free camera. Yeah, okay. And then Shift R to put it back. Got it. I'm gonna need that a lot. New worlds need exploring. Left click a destination and enter the shaded area. We need to discover basic tools and resources to get started. So I want me to go here. I'm gonna go here. And here. Ta-da! Okay, now for the basics. We got stone. We got stones. Pick up 1 stone. Left click on objects to pick them up. Right clicking will put them back down. You're the hand of me and I'm the hand of Wive. You can't possibly imply that the God Emperor has anything to do with heresy. That would be heresy. Can only hold 1 type of object at once, so make use of your backpack. To stow the stone in an empty slot, either click on it or press Q. So I can click on it down here or press Q. To retrieve it, press Q again. Or click on it. Hold down Alt and hover your pointer over an object to see what actions. Heretic! It's if we did just a little bit of audio editing on that, it would be like a Dalek. Heretic! What actions you can perform with it? These can change depending on what you're holding. So, useful, crude resource, but also simplest tool for chopping and bashing. And if I hide my camera, you can also see it gets stored in a crate. It's telling us. I bet you can do a pretty decent C-3PO. Exterminate. Oh, so they want us to do more objects like this one? Oh. How about a log? Okay. And that gets stowed in a pallet. And let's say a tree. Hold 1 stone. Oh, see how it's saying the click? And a check mark means I can use the stone on the tree. Hold 1 stone to use as a basic chopping tool. Find a tree and left click on it to chop it down. The white outline on the tree shows you can use the stone on it. As opposed to like the red outline on the flowers there. Alright, we got water. Let's chop a tree, chop a tree. Chop, 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 chop. We don't need that stone now. Right-clicking on the ground drops all objects held in your hand. You may not always need to follow every single part of a tutorial. Select this button to skip a step. Good. You obviously get the basics. As your technology evolves, you unlock blueprints to build structures, machines, and more. Click the icon or press E to access your structural blueprints. Structures may be built on most clear surfaces. Let's build a simple workshop. Click the crude workbench blueprint to select it. Left click on the ground to place it. And R to rotate it before placing it down. And then X or escape. Collect the parts needed to build a crude workbench. Right-click on the foundation to add them. You can check what you need by hovering your pointer over the foundation. So I hover and it tells me 2 logs, 2 sticks. 2 logs, 2 sticks. So, stick. Wait, these aren't logs or sticks. What am I doing? Log. And of course I can only hold 1 because it's a 3-handed item. So, 1 log, 2 log, and there's sticks all over. Let's just collect up a bunch of them. Put 1 in our backpack so we get 1 extra one. Put that one in, put that one in. We get our workbench. Wa-da-da-da. Nice! With this simple workshop, you can build basic tools and parts. Let's make a better chopping tool. Left-click the workbench to select its blueprints. Click the crude axe blueprint to select it. Collect the parts needed, which is 1 stone, 1 stick. Let's see. Let me move me. Whoa. So now, that's better. You guys don't need to see what upgrades I have all the time. Alrighty. Collect the parts needed. Right-click on the crude workbench to drop them into place. So once One stone, one stick. Let's take our slightly used stone, put it in, make an axe. Hooray! Cool! Your first tool! That's cool, and it rhymes. Click the crude axe to pick it up. Remember, you can press Q to stow what you're holding, or right-click to drop it. Alright, use it to chop a fallen log to make planks. Chop, chop. Chop a plank to make poles. Planks and poles are essential parts for basic structures, machines, and bots. So we'll chop one of these. Not in the game, so no tool. You will be. We'll name stuff after you, eventually. Because we can name our bots. Now you know how to make basic parts. Let's expand your workshop by building a new structure. Press E to access your structure blueprints again. We now have bot assembly unit. Let's put it, sure, here. And close this. And build it. 2 logs, 3 planks. No! Put down the axe. Actually, I should have put that in my backpack. Let's do that and then swap. I think you can swap. There we go. Woo! Let's put that up. And I needed 2 logs. So actually, let's do the move tool. Bring it down here instead of walking all over the place with these big heavy logs. Alright, now we can move it back. That's something they don't teach you. But you can totally do it. Almost feels like cheating. Almost. Alright, 2 more planks will do us just fine. 1 and a 2. And let's make a bot. Groovy! This basic bot workshop is your gateway to automation. Time to make your first assistant. Find and make the required parts. Right-click on the bot assembly unit to drop them into place and make a bot. So, our basic bot. A log, 3 planks, a pole, and a tree seed. We got tree seeds all over here. Let's bring a bunch of these back and put them there. We got poles. Looking at Timberborn. I'm not sure you'd do well. Yeah, I have Timberborn and I haven't even tried it yet either. What else I need? I have the pole. I need a log and 3 planks. So that means a minimum of 3 trees chopped down. Because there's the log. This log will become 2 planks. And then the next tree will become 2 more planks. Alright, stow that. We'll pick up our planks. Put them on. 2, 3. Log. Pole. Tree seed. That's it. Basic bot. Autonauts, assemble! Or roll out, either way. Autonauts. Your new bot needs a crude axe. Needs a crude axe. So let's make one. The blueprint's already selected. So just collect the parts and right-click on the crude workbench to drop them into place. We got a bot. We got a bot. We got a bot. Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna name this one, Vibrant Botman. Alright. So, could just give him my axe and a stick. They want us to make another one. So how about I take this one and give Vibrant Buttman. What do you think of this, Buttspot? Ready to roll! Prepare to follow my instructions exactly. A space to blow your whistle and get your bot's attention. I don't like doing that one. Whistle's annoying. Left click the bot to access its brain, which is currently empty. Your brain's empty, sorry. Okay, click the record button. Click the record button. Show your bot how to use a crude axe to chop down a tree. In your bot's brain, you can see program instructions created by your actions. Alright, go chop down this tree. And there's an area. Click the repeat button to add a loop to the bot program you created. Forever! Click the play button to run your bot program. Go! That's me. Wait. Because your brain's empty. Right! Your first automation. Your bot won't stop until it breaks its tool or has no more targets in its search area. Now we have a bot chopping down trees for us. Let's automate more. We don't need to see that bot's brain for now, so close it. We need to make a new bot to program, find and make the parts, make a new bot. Okay. So let's get this log and carry it up here. Get out our axe and chop this to more planks. We have a pole and tree seeds already. Plank, plank, plank. Going a little fast. Didn't like that. It's already chopped down all the trees in its area. Woohoo! Your second bot is ready to program. For the next job, you need a crude spade. So let's make one. Left-click the crude workbench to choose the blueprint. Left-click. Crude spade. Select the parts needed to make a crude spade, which, funny enough, are the same parts as stone and a stick. Make one of these. Alright, pick up the crude spade, right-click on the bot to give it the tool. Now make another one for myself. I guess. I mean, I could have just used that one and then given it to a... Take it. You made it. Yes, I did. Pick up the crude spade, press space to blow, yeah, or just click on it. Nope, that's not how it works. Pick it over here. Let's see, we could do Calibot, maybe? Fine, I'll blow the whistle. Click on it. Record. Let's program your bot how to dig holes. Left click on empty soil to use the crude spade. I'm going to edit the search area for sure. This isn't where I'm going to want to left click on empty soil. What? Okay. It didn't like that. That I had to dig up the stump instead. Okay. Bots operate within different areas. Select that. Make it the biggest possible. I'm not going to do that, though. Shrink it down. Go. Click the repeat button to add a loop. And run. Look at that bot go. That's going to dig all these white areas. Hey! You almost have your first automated industry, a basic forestry. Let's make another bot and program it to plant tree seeds to make the operation sustainable. Okay. I'm gonna put down my shovel and my axe and make another bot. Actually, I need the axe, don't I? If I keep doing the tutorials here and it's still just like all the same old stuff, then I'm probably not gonna keep at it just because I've done this game before. I know what I like to do and in what order. Put the pole on. Our planks. 3. And the log. There's another bot. Let's finish automating the basic forestry. Do the whistle thing. Alright, find a tree seed. Right-click on a hole. Except I want you to overlap here. Check. Find a hole. Plant it in. Do the same thing. And let's just go ahead and get fancy now. Do a repeat, say. Okay, it doesn't want us to do that. We'll get fancy in a little bit. I'd even put the area back. Whatever. Close the bot brain, but I don't want to. Stop. Alright, which one? This one didn't move, or I moved it back somehow. Select your lumber bot from the list. That's, Batman? Botman? No, Batman. Select the field and rename your lumber bot, preferably to something memorable. Chuck. Now select your digger bot from the list. Calidorn, you broke it. It's all Alright. Calibot. Dig. And the planter bot. Give it a memorable name. Botley. For Wally. Spreading the seeds. Now there's a huge surprise. Yeah, breaking stuff all the time. Great. That's your forestry bots renamed. Seasoned Autonauts give their bots unique names to make it easier to identify them as their numbers grow. Let's make a team. Forestry, maybe? Use the left mouse button to grab and drag each of them into the new team. In there. Success! You now have a handy team of named bots. Tutorial complete. Yay. Let's start building a settlement. First, you need to build and automate basic industries. Use these to set up and grow a settlement. Alright. So here's our plans to follow, like mining, lumber, tools. Cool. Each plan focuses on an industry and lists your key objectives. The plans you need to complete each stage are automatically pinned to this panel for your convenience. Cool. That's new. Usually you had to go pin them yourself. Hover your mouse pointer over a plan to see what you need to do to complete it. Completing plans usually unlocks new technology. So that one's going to happen automatically with the forestry team going. Same with the lumber, really. Tools, we need to make a pickaxe before we run out of stones. Cool. New stuff in here, the pickaxe. Where do the ingredients come from? Which ingredients do you need for a particular blueprint? Here's where you find out. All ingredients and blueprints are arranged into categories. There's also a handy search bar at the top. You can even select ingredients in the recipe at the bottom to see where they come from. So like I can click on the stone to see how to find stone. And you get it by using a pickaxe on stone deposits. Cool. Clouds, weather. I was gonna turn off these so they stop blinking at me. That's not fun. Vibrant. A team of named butts. Vibrant Buttman, Butley, and Buttdorn. Yep. Buttmeg. And then we'll have Call Me Butt. Okay. But wait, there's more. Alright, I need to change this area to overlap this. Maybe. A little bit there. Definitely juveniles. Oh, yeah. I know. I know we are. Hey, plan complete. My first forestry. What'd I get? Lumberjack's hat and the chopping block. That's a good one. And a commemorative slab. Nice. So we have the chopping block and we have a crate and a pallet. So let's get making stuff. These guys are just gonna keep going forever. We've got the shovel. We need one for the axe and one for the pick. We want one of these. Actually, we have logs. We need one for making planks, one for making poles. We're gonna want a box each for shovels, axes, and picks. And then one for each of these. Just to start with. You know, starting small. Oh, actually, we do need one more for the logs. Alright, these are logs, planks, and poles. Oh no, we're out of shovels. Oh no. You can have this one. That axe is still going, though. Shit. Okay. 2 logs, 2 sticks. These are just planks and poles. These are logs, planks, and poles. A log and an axe. Let's go into this mode. Select... Not so much that, but, sure. Select those and move them down here closer to the logs and stuff, I guess. So we want one of those here. Then we want more logs and sticks. Okay. Oh no, the axe is done. You can have this broken one for now. And then sticks. One more there. One, two. It's going to move and select these and put them back up here. So the shovel, the axe, and the pick. All right. I think one of the first things I like to automate is this forestry because all the parts we need come from there. Logs, planks, poles. And then I can automate making bots, and then we can really take off with, like, training bots to do everything for us. So we'll let this keep going for a little bit. Let's explore around a little bit more. So we're not working just within this little area. There's some mountains. Nice big open area here. Probably use that for my forestry. Of course, I also want to be near the stone. There's clay right here too. Nice. Grass, some berry bushes. Palm trees already. Cool. That's one of the things usually you have to unlock. Like, you have to use a special building to make coconuts to plant palm tree seeds. Alright, we need, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Make an axe for that pot. There, get some sticks from up here. One of those. One of those. Put another one on here, sure. And one each along here. Since we have the stone for it. Because the axe is definitely out. Hey, it's Ontario! The special building. Yeah, it's like a... was basically a plant husbandry. I wasn't bad-mouthing. Ontario, yeah, it's an older update. It's just one I haven't played before. It's settlement mode rather than enlightenment mode. So there's a much smaller tech tree. Where's all the stuff? So like the food, there's basically just the berry line. You don't have all the like 12 different types of food you can make. And I think you still have to do research. But things cost less, and then you also get your bot database sooner. The bot database being earlier in the unlocked earlier is just something that's in both modes, actually, from what I hear. Yeah. So, what do I want to do? I want to make these. But first, I want to make this. So let's get that axe. That axe. And start making... What do we want to do first? Just the planks. So let's make another bot. And... gonna need an axe for that, of course. Bring both of these back, sure. Yeah, I know Ontario has played this. I know Wally has not. Caladorn? I can't remember. What that axe do? Speaking of, let's do some shoutouts.
Hey, listen!
Wally, Caladorn,
Hey,
Ontario.
listen!
Oh no, the shovel.
Hey, listen!
And you need a shovel. So we don't run out of stuff. Chopping still? Cool. Planks, poles, tree seeds. So let's set the recipe on this to planks. And another log and an axe, and make this one. Make things a little easier for ourselves. Actually, I think it's quicker for us to use the axe ourselves. But we'll be having bots do this for us. Let's first move this up here and then put both of these down here for the moment. This will be the pole maker. Okay. We have the log, we need planks and poles and whatnot. Alright. So I'll use this axe and chop some of these. Let's turn some of these into poles. You can pick up a pole and then the 3 planks we need by putting the pole in our backpack. The pole and tree seeds are all over the place here. Need an axe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have this bot do some picking. So, since Ontario's here, you get to be a miner. The Ontario miner. Alright, you're gonna come use the pickaxe over here. Or make it a bit smaller. Just cuz. Alright, you can take that. Do that forever. The Ontario Gardener. And I'm taking this stone. Make this. Alright, look at this mess down here. What a mess. You guys are making a mess. I take the axe. Did I put down my axe? I did. Right here. Yeah. Got 1 plank. Some poles already, so let's chop up this. Botman's job? Botman is chopping the trees down. Find tree, chop tree. Plank, plank, and plank. Sure, tree seed. I wanted the pole. And this. Okay. Trying to decide what I want to do first. I think I want to make some of these. Starting with the logs. Let's move these 3 down, though. So we can make them quicker. We can rotate, right? Yeah. Let's get these logs, put them on. This way, I have some defined place for chopping bot to get the logs from, rather than just having to go find them. Lots of planks and poles. Is it just 3 planks, 2 poles? That's basically 2 more trees. 3 trees to make one of these. Put the axe down. Pick up the 2 poles. If I can find it. There. Two and 3. All right. I'm gonna move this. Let's just set this up the way we want it. This is planks. So it's going to pull logs out of here and come over here to put them in. And then there'll be 1 to put the planks into in a little bit. Oh, we need a shovel. Okay. So this bot, I do that all the time. This bot right here. This bot will be log collector. Log stow. That's the word I like using because it's short. You are going to find logs in this area. Repeat that till your hands are full. Go put it in here. And do that until your hands are empty. Do the whole thing forever. Go. Rude! Logger and not a miner? We can switch jobs. I mean, if Ontario's alright with that, I guess. Oh, another thing, Ontario. In this mode, you don't have to wind up the bots. Like, I haven't had to charge the bots at all. I think that's something that's optional over in the enlightenment mode now, but it was automatically off here. Hey, you're Nader. Welcome, welcome. Playing some Autonauts. I'm playing the newer mode, the settlement mode. I haven't played this mode before. I've done a lot of Autonauts, just not this mode. So this is log storage. I just renamed it. I want to automate what next? Planks, I think. So the next bot can be making those. Looked up these. I haven't seen anyone playing it in ages. It's been a year or more since I've played it, and I had a really long enlightenment series going, and it just sort of petered out. I had to take a break from it, and I never came back. Alright, we need tools. Sticks. Oops. Stick and stick and stick. Yep. Drop these here. Let's go pick up some stones. So have you played Hayernator? I turned off the bot limit challenge because I like having lots of bots doing small individual tasks rather than trying to do big complicated codes. Yeah, I've never made it to the end either. That's why I was hoping to finish this one because it's supposed to be more streamlined in settlement mode. Tree chopper. That's Botman. Let's see, Hayernator. Botman. Rather than forever chopping down trees, you are going to just chop down trees until... Actually, I like an if better. So let's do this and do an if. Actually, I know I'm gonna want an if else. So let's do this. If this log storage is not full, go chop down a tree. Otherwise, don't chop down a tree. That way we don't just get piles of junk down here. I guess I didn't need the if-else on that. But I'm going to want the if-else for if your hands are empty, go get an axe. So, we'll leave it for now. New bot. Right. Where did I leave my axe? There it is. I need a plank. Three planks. Click the little white box. Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. These. I also like, I don't know if that's something you can always just do, but, let me re-edit mode. Yeah, you can change what structure they're pointing to. And I think there's, like, even a shortcut that, like, yeah, up at the top, shift left click. If I shift left click, it would change both this one and this one to be, like, change away from this storage to whatever other storage I click on, which is nice. That used to be something you could only do with the higher tier bots, but apparently you can do it with these now. And that might be a settlement versus enlightenment thing too. Oh, one of the fun things is, if you go to the structure thing and click a thing, it shows you the bots that are using it. So like this one's storing things in it, this one's connected to it because it's deciding whether this is full or not. So you can see all the bots that are connected with the storage. That's fun. Planks. I was making planks. It's like, what was I doing? This is my plank. Get that. And a tree seed. Alright, this will be our plank maker. Nothing to do tomorrow because of storms. Canceled your dentist appointment? Jeez, that's a big storm. Locke, how you doing? There's no attacking in this version.
Hey, listen!
That's Autonauts versus pirate bots you want. You are going to take logs until your hands are full. And then you're going to put them here. Do that until your hands are empty, yeah. Do the whole thing. That's not how that works, okay. The whole thing if, not full, empty. I want, what do I want here? If the chopping block is empty, and actually you can fill up your hands, and if I control click on this and control C, I can copy the command and also put it in here. And then do the whole thing forever. So, what it's doing here is go get logs from storage, move to the chopping block. If the chopping block is empty, empty its hands onto it, so make as many planks as it can. It can only carry one log, I understand that. And then once its hands are empty, it'll go fill up its hands, move there, and then if the block is empty, it'll make more planks. So basically there should always be planks waiting for me there. Nope. Reminds you of when you lived in Greensboro and we had a snowstorm coming in? Yikes. Was it snow, Batman? You were saying you really don't get it that much. Ice, sleet, snow, rain, wind. Alright, so there's a plank sitting here. So it's moved to the chopping block. But it's not empty, so it's skipping over this and going back to repeat the loop forever. As soon as I pick this up... Actually, there's two of them there. Pick both of those up. And I'll make another one. Freezing rain, no snow. I guess there's that. going for you. Alright, so this is 4. Jeez. 2, 4. Oh, you have all of them. This pull on here. This plank can pull from down there. I don't need these. Just laying around. Don't need the pull there. I'll have a weird number of them anyway. Yeah, fun. That recipe makes 2 poles. 1, 2. So there's 4 poles. I need 4 poles here. Make the thing. Need another shovel. Four poles. Them all on here. 2 more planks there. We got another crate. 51 feels like 47. Jeez. That's here. My wife Nutmeg had to, when she was scraping her windshield, she had to scrape the inside of her windshield for some reason. I was sitting in the driveway for a couple of days, and the inside of the windshield frosted up. We've had feels like temperatures in the minuses for the past few days. Alright, Calador needs a shovel. Tomorrow's more rain all day long. Yeah, I bet, Batman. 1,000 miles south of Batman. Alright, let's move these over here, closer to the parts we need to build them. Right there. Put some planks on them. Need 2 poles for that. Let's get one of these poles. Nah, let's keep it over here, actually. I'll have this all organized pretty soon. Let's go ahead and make another bot, just for the fun of it. Put it over here. A tree seed. And what I'd like to do is... let's make this one, stick stow. I can't wait till we have signs, too. So, I can have these all easily within the same area. Okay, till your hands are full. It's okay if your hands don't get full. I'm gonna put the sticks in here. Do that till your hands are empty. Do that forever. That way we have a box of sticks. That's a lot of rain, Locke. stick. Pick up the stick. Should find another stick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've already got 4 sticks there. Nice. Now I don't have to go find the sticks. You're fine. Let's make another bot. Pole. A log. Do I need there more poles? Um, 58 and 57. And raining. Of course. The other thing we want to collect up is tree seeds. So that's what we'll have this bot do, and then the next one will be picking up all the stones that other one's mining up. Do we still need... Oh, 2 planks. Perfect. Actually, I had 2 planks. I only needed 1 more plank. This one, let's have you pick up tree seeds. And I need you to be this area. Till your hands are full if you can. Put them in here till your hands are empty. Nice. Do that forever. Go. Tree seed, stow. And an axe. Actually, you can have this one. I don't want it. Tree seeds. Nice. Take one of those. 2 of these. Nighttime. I've already got a plank here. 1 more pole. That on. Get the pole we want, put it in our backpack, and get the log to put over here. And this new bot will be stowing stones. You are going to pick up stones from here. Till your hands are full. It's fine if they're not. Gonna be 5 by 5, right? Yeah, perfect. And then go put them in this box. Do that till your hands are empty. Forever. Go. So now we've got sticks, stones, tree seeds, and stuff all being kept up to tidiness here. Stick box is almost all the way full. And look, our forestry stopped working because log storage is full. That's what we wanted to see. Crude spades. So I'll take one of these, put it there. All right. Over here, we need poles, I think. And that's it. Let's make one of these. And I took one of these for a bot, right? Yeah. Let's take both of these and make poles out of them. There we go. This music is so elevator music. Alright. So, new bot. Let's get a pole and a log. Woohoo! Mining! So we what, mined up 10 stones and we stored 10 stones. So we got our mining license or whatever. Crude backpack. Add it to increase my storage. Nice. Check. 3 planks and a tree seed. And a tree seed from the box. Put it here. Need 1 more plank. Alright. Now we're gonna get our line going real good. Oh! Official planning robots. Basic bot team. Crude gear technology unlocked. Okay. Commemorative slab. Alright, have a shovel. Newbot, you are going to be plank stow. And your job is to find planks here until your hands are full. Put them here until your hands are empty. That's your job. Do it. Forever. Have fun. So now I'll have a whole assembly line going. Cool. 3 planks and a tree seed. So put that in my backpack. Get 1, 2, 3 planks. And it's getting easier and easier to make these bots because I just walk up to a box now instead of finding stuff wherever. Alright. This bot is going to be making poles. So you are going to get planks till your hands are full. Then go put them on this chopping block here, which I should give a name. So first of all, you're only going to do this. Actually, do this until your hands are empty. Then, that block, I'm going to put an if around it to say if the chopping block is empty. So that way, once the chopping block goes empty, we'll make a whole bunch of poles, and we'll go get the thing. And I'm going to do the same thing where I copy this instruction out to here, so it moves there first. Do that forever. Go. So it's going to go fill up its hands with planks. It's going to move to the chopping block, which will not be empty, and it'll just be looping, sitting there. One of the reasons I like doing it this way too is if I move the chopping block, the bot will go move to it again. Move it back to here. Oh, I'm in the way. I'll put that there. Sweet. Then we get another new bot. 1 of these, 3 of these. Get a log. Little doggies. Sticks box is full. Probably need a new pickaxe over here, don't I? Yep. Okay. Take that. The brand new bot here is going to stow poles. Pole stow. So you're going to find poles here. Till your hands are full, and put them here. Till your hands are empty. Do that forever. Nope. So now, we have all the way from forestry, making logs, to making planks and storing them, to making poles and storing them. We've also got stones being mined and collected automatically. The next thing I like to automate is, you would think the tools, but the next thing I like to automate is actually the bots. Because we have everything in boxes now that we need for the bots. Let's get you an axe so this doesn't just die out. Oh no! I did think of another thing I need to change. The tree seed planting bot. Can't find tree seeds anymore because we're putting them in the box. Basic wood yard. Look at all that stuff we're making and storing. What do we get? Costumes. We wear a stump for our shirt and then a hat. It'll be a tree so we can look like a tree. That's fun. So it's finding tree seeds. We don't want that. Botley. So stop. These instructions we're gonna delete. Is it backspace? No. No. Right click, right? Yeah. Okay. The new thing is go find these. Let's do it as an if-else. So if hands are empty, move to tree seed storage and take until your hands are full. Otherwise, if our hands are not empty, go find a hole and plant it. Nice. I don't need the tree seed I have. So they have 3 hands, so it can hold up to 3. Cool. So we almost killed our forestry there by accident. It's fine though. Alright, we want to automate these guys. So, we need a bot to start with. We get a tree seed and a log. Put that on here. Let's get a pole to put in our backpack and a plank. Whoops. Alright, so this first bot making bot. Doggy pillow time? Best pillow time. Let's see, this is bot log. What you're gonna do is hands full, hands empty on this. Forever, go. So I don't have to worry about logs anymore. Let me get a tree seed, a pole, 3 planks, put them over here. This bot can be making, let's see, planks is the next most annoying thing, right? Bot planks. Bot plank. What? P-L-A-N-K. So you're gonna do hands full here. And I'm gonna take 2 more. Record again. Do this, hands empty. Forever. I'm gonna empty my pockets, have that go. That way, since they hold 3 and I put 3 on, it would get weird and have to make a trip every time we make a new bot. like, halfway through making the bot. Now I just need a pole and a tree seed. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Put it here. And that. This bot will be bringing the poles. Bot pole. You're gonna get poles till your hands are full. Put them on here till your hands are empty. Hands full. Hands empty. Forever. Go. I like, that didn't used to work that way, the hands full, hands empty. I used to have to switch it all the time. So they must have done some sort of quality of life thing there too. And now we just need a tree seed. Put it on there. Yeah, I see the tools down here. This new bot will be bot, I'm gonna call it Brain, the tree seed. So this bot will get tree seeds and put them on here. With one caveat, you're gonna do hands full, you're gonna do hands empty, but only put the tree seed on here if the bot assembly unit is empty. So if there's a bot standing here, it'll just keep waiting until like this part. Copy that part out to here. Where's Pinky? That's an excellent question, Botman. So it should fill up its hands, move over here, and then it's not going to put one on because we have a new bot standing here already. And there we go. We have bots automated. So now I can just go grab the new one every time I need one. No. Log, plank, pole. You all will go in a new team called Bot Makers. I can shrink that. You're part of the forestry. Let's see. Let's make a team called Lumber, maybe? Inky and the brain. So that's, planks, poles. You all go in lumber. Stones, sticks will go in the forestry, and tree seed for, stowing will go in forestry. And we'll have stone mine. The stone mine team. Make you gray. Stowing the stones and chopping up the stones go in stone mine. Much better looking. Next up, we're gonna make tools. Let's go ahead and train bots to do that since we need tools. You. Let's see, stones, we have plenty of those. Let's do the axe first. So this will be axe stone. And get these till your hands are full. Put them on here. Till your hands are empty. Hands full. Hands empty. But only... I don't want to do that. I only want one sitting there at a time. So I'm going to put the if in here. Say if the crude axe workbench is empty. It's the only time we'll put it on there. That way we only make one axe. After we make one axe, there'll be an axe sitting on the output, and our hands might not be empty, so it'll sit here and go, nope, there's an axe already. That way I don't have a bunch of them sitting around. That seems good. Go. So you are axe stone. The fun part is, there's our new bot. This bot will get sticks, Put them on there. And this one we can just do hands full, hands empty. We don't have to tell it to wait because the other one is controlling that. This one will be axe, stick. Those are axes. You can take that. Next one is going to be for shovels, so it'll be basically the same. You get stones and put them here. Hands full, hands empty. Only put it on if the workbench is empty. Copy this out to here, do the whole thing forever, go. This is pick stone. This will be the pick stick. Cool. This is just hands full, hands empty. Forever, go. Hey! We've made a lot of tools. We get the wooden mallet. Nice. So we can get sticks, seeds, fruit, and stuff using the wooden mallet without having to chop the tree down. Stage 1's complete. Look at that. We built everything you need in place. Well, you have everything you need. I'm gonna start over. Look at that. You have everything you need in place for the next stage. Time to bring folk into the world. Here comes the WOV. Folk Seed Dispenser. You can use this set of blueprints to grow your own folk. Yay. So we've got infrastructure and we've moved up to stage 2. Okie dokie. Next step is to bring folk into the world and meet their needs. Set up a dedicated folk nursery before foraging for food. Okay. I'll get there. Folk and fruit. Got it. We'll get there soon. That's the pick stone, pick stick. I was gonna call you. Pick stick. There's one more bot we want for each of these. What's missing? The log. Oh no. Because we don't have another. We need a shovel, right? Okay. What am I doing? You're fine. You need a pick? You need a pick. Pretty soon we'll have boxes and they'll be finding their own tools and everything. Picks. And I think, can I nest teams yet? Call this like tools. Put the picks in the tools. I can. Axes in the tools. Let's see, spades are gonna be our next thing. So we need you getting stones. Put them here. Hands full. Hands empty. If the workbench is empty. And copy that out to here. Forever. Go. This is spade stone. Yeah. This one is going to be spade sticks. Put there. Okay. Put it hands full, hands empty, forever. Go. Spade stick. Oh, we've got new blueprints. The folk stuff. Seed dispenser, folk incubator, and the bot database already. All right. I'm definitely building this. Oh, it's huge. And this is definitely much earlier than you used to be able to unlock it, so sweet. Logs, planks, poles, and tree seeds. All right, shovel to you. Because all of our spots here are gone.
Medic!
Game medic, welcome. It's been ages. How you doing? Diggy, diggy, dig. I started a new game on settlement mode. I should save this. I haven't saved yet. Call this, settlement. What's up? What's up? Just seeing all the new quality of life changes and stuff that they added, even though it's been over a year since they did this update. Yeah, I want the database. Get some tree seeds. Pretty soon I'll get the blueprint bots and everything going. Three and four. Planks. And I just need 2 logs. Yeah. Been a good long while. Let's cheese it and go get these 2 logs over here. And we have our bot database. There it is. It's only got 1 phase. You just make it. And it doesn't have to be in a room like it used to be. You used to have to at least build a fence around it or something. Copy names. Welcome to the bot database. You can use this to store programs and share them between bots. Oh, that's all the instructions I'm getting. Okay. So we're gonna move this back. This doesn't need to, like, I don't have to actually go visit that. So it can be way out of the way. I can get to the database just by clicking this or hitting B. I think it says, yeah. Ta-da! So, this will be nice. I can make, like, templates for bots and just change the specifics. What are you guys making? Spades. It's a bot database option there. Weird. Anyway, spades, where'd they go? Spades go in tools. Yeah. Alright, forestry is going good again. Going well. Let's do... Here comes the fun part. Let's do the, let's go into the planner and make an area for, blueprints. New area. 13 by 13 is the biggest these guys can do. Do I need it that big? Not really. Am I gonna make it that big? Yes, I am. Is this the always shown? Yeah, Control P. So this is blueprints. And we're gonna make it nice and blue. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have bots look for any blueprints I place down in there, build them for me. So, for instance, I'm gonna put down a whole bunch of crates, because I need some for the tools. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Anything else yet? Not really. That'll be good. So these take just planks and poles. So, this will be plank. Let's see, blueprint, plank. How is it I usually do this? Pick up planks. Find blueprints in... Did I not? Oh, it's 12 by 12. Oops. Not sure where I got 13 then. Okay. So you're gonna... do this. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Slowly. So if hands are empty, let's go fill up our hands. I know there's also unreserve is a new command. And I think what that does is let me like find the blueprint, unreserve it, and go put stuff on it. And by putting that unreserve command in there, a bot putting poles on there could do the same blueprint at the same time. I think that's how that works. Let's try it. Unreserve. Do this until hands are empty. And I used to do like a kind of loop in there also. But I don't know... I don't remember exactly what that was. But basically, if you can't find anything, exit out of here. Let's do hands not full. That way it should always leave to go fill its hands up. Let's see if this works. It's gonna fill up its hands with all three of them. Move there. And it could be done faster, probably, but that'll work. Let's put that into here. Upload that. Call it blueprints. Cannot link or unlink. Not download, well... yeah. Okay. So let's find... what's the name? I wanted to find this spot. Okay, I want to download the program, but I don't want it linked. Like, I don't want to edit them. What was the other what?
Clean up on aisle 5.
Clean up. Yeah, I gotta put that team together, too. Link. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Unlink blueprints from program. Okay. And I think what that does is let me... so planks are still going. But by having... I see. Okay, I can't unlink it while it's running. So I want this that I can... the link thing is... if I have multiple bots doing the exact same thing, I can change it once, and all the linked bots will be updated. But for this, I just wanted to use this like as a template. So, planks, you can go. You're on blueprints. Everything's the same, it's just that it's picking up from planks. So I can change this by clicking the little bullseye thing. And then if I shift click on this, both of those commands changed. I can change this to BP poles. Tell it to go. Now I don't have to program it all again. I am not doing the bot limit. If I do that, then I have to write complicated bots, and I like single use, single responsibility bots. So no, I'm not gonna do. And it's a 300 limit. There's a special achievement for that too, but yeah, I kind of don't. Not quite my style. I'm not sure if the unreserved thing is working the way I expect. Yeah, so they were both building on the same one there. Okay. What are we waiting for? Oh no, tools again. That's why we wanted these boxes. So we need... Wait, what did I just do? I handed that to somebody, I think. Or did I not get there? I didn't get there. Okay. You take that, and you can take this. As soon as these 3 boxes are done, we'll start putting tools in boxes, and then these guys can come get their own tools. It'll be nice. I also don't really want my forestry here, I don't think. I usually like having a bigger one off somewhere. Somewhere nice and clear, but I guess that'd be my blueprint area, wouldn't it? Alright, so planks is having trouble getting planks for the blueprints. There we go. 2 and 3. Stones were good. Carts are way better. That's good. Yeah, I've kind of been missing it. And I kind of regret not finishing the older series. But man, that was getting long and taking a long time. Doing enlightenment mode. Alright, we got boxes yet? Here we go. Alright, what's the... is it delete? Yeah. So give me... put those in my inventory. So now I have 3 stored. Let's put them down, like... how do I usually do this? I'll usually put it on the end. Like that. So move these over. Move this over. And I can't quite put this box here because that bot's in the way. Why is that bot... does that bot have a shovel? Who is this? Oh, you're bringing sticks to the axes. Okay. Let's name our stuff. That was one of the weird things going on. Made it hard to tell what was happening. This one is... picks. This one is... axes. And this one is... spades, they call them. And then this is spade bench. Pick bench. This makes the code a lot easier to read. Axe bench. And this is the spade bench. So now if we look at like this guy's code, he's going to stick storage and putting it on the pick bench. Blueprints, nice. And we got 3 more already. Let's get the next bot. Your whole job will be picking up spades and putting them in the spades box. Hands full, hands empty, rubber, go. Spades stow. You go into the spades team. This spot will pick up axes, put them in the axes box. Since these are picking up from a thing and putting on a thing, we can do a blueprint with these too. Call this stow. Upload it. Unlink it. And then this specific one is crude axes. So axe stow. And once it leaves, we'll make a new bot. This bot will go into the database, download it, and say, instead of going to the crude axe on that bench, you'll go to this bench to get picks, and then put it in shift-click this box. Oh, it's looking for axes, though. Dang it. So it's looking for axes here. It's not going to find an axe there. I don't think that's going to work. It's not going to, like, Yeah, nope. Dang it. Find the pick, put it there. Delete those 2 instructions. Oops. Control drag to get those and delete them. Control drag to move these into here. Yep. This is Pixto. Alright. Now I think I saw somebody had a tool missing. Everybody has tools missing. Alright. Got 10 spades, 10 axes, making picks. Let's see. Axe stow, you go in the axe team. Pick stow goes on the pick team. Slow down. Alright, stone mine. The Ontario miner. Oh yeah, medic. Do you want a job? I need to give some of these names. You are gonna come get a pick from here. And this is if hands are empty. Go pick up a pick. You wanna be the rock miner? Okay. If your hands are not empty, go mine. Give me a game miner. Who else did we have? Forestry. We'll call this one the Ontario planter. You're not one I need to reprogram. Chop. Alright, you need an axe. So you're going to come get an axe from this box. This goes here. This needs to be in an if wait, that's not a wrong one. Else. Down here. This is an if the log storage is not full. Go chop a tree. If hands are empty, go get an axe. If hands are not empty and the log storage is not full, go chop a tree. Alright. I can put the pick back down here. Did I do that right? You're going to axes. Okay. And digbot. Record. You're gonna come pick up a shovel. So this is if your hands are empty. Go get a spade. Otherwise, just dig. We don't have to put a control on this. Yep, that looks good. I can put the spade back. Alright, so they're getting their own tools now. Oh, medic. There was no option on settlement mode. They just don't... I don't have to recharge them. There's no charging anymore on this. I think enlightenment, there's a checkbox so you can enable or disable it, but... Whoops. I wasn't expecting that with this one. Let's move these up. What are we... I grabbed too much. And to just get, nope. Those two. And these two. There. Alright. A little bit of reorganization. Real life calls? Alright. Alright, I'll see you later, Game Medic. Have a good night. See you next time. Blueprints. What's next? I could build the folk stuff. I could put more bots on the forestry, like collecting the logs, because we are chopping them down a little faster than we're collecting them. So maybe 2 bots or more picking up logs. Oh, also, they're not all the same, and they should be. So where's our digbot? It's doing that small area there. Planting is looking in a much bigger area, which is fine. It's just kind of weird. When do I get signs again? That's the wrong one. I wanted the... Ah, it's 10. This sign. What are you locked behind? Folk. Alright, let's build folk then, I guess. Let's also make a workbench. So put down one of these for me. That's logs and sticks. We don't have blueprint guys for those at all. So let's pick this bot, download blueprints onto it, and say you're going to go to log storage, and then find blueprints to put them on. BP log. While we're here, let's put these on a team. It's perfect color. Blueprints. Alright, logs. What else do we need? Sticks. Where's our new bot? Waiting for logs. Yep. Alright, it might be a little bit before we get another bot. I'll just make this myself. For now. I can try and steal logs as we chop them. Just gotta be quicker than the bot. That's mine. Need 2 of them. Fine. Okay. I want to make the backpack upgrade for myself. Put over here for now. And... the mallet, the gear, and the backpack. 5 planks and 2 poles. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two poles, right? 2 poles. And if I click on that, it goes into my upgrade slots over here. And I have 1 extra backpack space now. Nice. Okay, poles are full. Once planks fill up, this should fill up. Ooh, we got a bot coming. What do I want you doing? What are we waiting on? So we're chopping a tree and then waiting a bit for the next one to be done growing. So we could be planting a little faster, maybe? How are these things coming? 21, 15, 15. Kind of want to get rid of this boulder. Let's put the game miner on that for a bit. Have you work on this boulder? Oh, it's a stone deposit. Never mind. How do I want to do that? Because it's not going to find a stone deposit in that area. Well... Anyway, let me borrow this. Find a boulder and chop it. Make it a much smaller area. That eventually we'll get that boulder gun, right? If it doesn't find one, it'll probably get stuck there, though. I shouldn't do it like that. Let's change this to, like, forever, but you don't have to. If there's some kind of error. That way, if it doesn't find one, it'll exit that loop. But it should also have an error if the pick breaks. Then it'll drop out of this forever loop. Go, I can't do that, because I don't have an item. And get out to here. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that should work. And stone stow. Let's change your search area to include this for now. Just to get that boulder out of the way. I could do a turf farm. So we can start making things look nice. Let's actually start with the folk stuff, though. Put that down. Need one of those, need one of these. Could make more than one of these. I don't want to make more than one of those. Like, I don't need more than one bot database. Oh, we need gears for this. Let's make another bench. Which means logs, which means sticks. Wonder how I got 2 of those. Probably the log guy. So what all do I need? I need gears for both of these things. For this I need logs and I need sticks. And I have a log blueprint maker. I need a stick blueprint maker. So, oh wait, what am I doing? Stop. Put it back. Clear. I'm gonna load the blueprints on it. Then I can just say, shift click the stick storage. Yep. So this is blueprint stick. So I should just put 2 on here. Nice. Since its hands are not full after finding blueprints, build it up. No blueprints. Cool. Still waiting for logs. One change I could do. It's on the dig bot. Change the pattern from alternating to horizontal stripes. And we'd get a few more trees out of it that way. And at some point we'll make it more... We'll make a different, we'll have a different area to do the forestry in. Not right by the water like this. Gears. Need to make gears. Need logs to make the bench. How are we doing here? We've almost got all the planks. And all these chicken eggs, too. Why didn't you go get a pick? Ah. Let's put a forever with a check. That way that error won't lock it up. We're still not done with this boulder. And the reason these stones haven't been picked up yet is just we haven't needed them. Still a boulder, my goodness. Good, 23 there. Cool. Oh, look, the blueprint got one. Sweet. So this will be not a tool, but a parts. Put down one of those. We'll put down a box. It'll be crude gears. So crude gear. I'm gonna copy that name so that I can. Well, this is the crude gear bench. Crude gear bench. Cool. Set the recipe to gears. That's crude gears. This is the crude gear bench. It's planks. We get our new bot. Blueprints. Let's shrink everything. Crude gears. Let's do this one as a, like, control type thing. So it's gonna come here, get planks, put them on the bench. So one plank makes one gear. Nice. So you're gonna do this till your hands are full, do this till your hands are empty. You're also going to only put them on if... Wait. I want more than one. So this time I'm gonna put the loop... on the inside. So it's making bulk. Yeah. So if the workbench is empty. And copy this out to here so it moves there. Forever. Okay. So... and it'll go fill up its hands at the plank storage. Then it'll move to the crude gear bench. If the bench is empty, it'll empty its hands onto it. So it'll make 3 gears at a time, because it'll have 3 planks in its hand. Otherwise, it'll just kind of loop. So this one I'm going to call... what? Since it has the controller on it, this will be a controlled maker. And I'm going to put that in the blueprint database here. Unlink. Later on, I'll have like a regular maker. Call this crude gear maker. So it'll just sit here waiting. And this other new bot. Wait, no, you're gonna be a stow bot. So you're going to find... I need to reprogram the... what to find. I'm gonna find these. And then you're gonna put them in here. And I'm gonna put mine back down. Can it only hold one at a time? I can't remember. Yep. Because those are... take 2 hands to hold. So I could hold 2. They can only hold 1. Crude gear... stow. These are crude gears. And this will go in a team called Parts. So crude gears, it's under parts. We shrink everything down. We have blueprints, bot makers, forestry, lumber, parts, and stone mining tools. Nice. What else do you guys need? Oh, the gears. So let's make a gear blueprint bot. Load the blueprints. You're going to go to the gears. Move to crude gears, take from crude gears, go find a blueprint that needs them. Move out, it's quieter. Sweet. BP, crude gear. I think there's not a lot that needs crude gears in blueprints, but if we can automate something, we're gonna automate something. Yeah, look at this line of trees now. We had a line of them here. Sweet. Hey, folk seed dispenser complete. Here's a pot of folk seeds, so you can grow your own folk. Hooray! What do I need to do for this? Make the dispenser, the incubator, and make 3 folk. And then we have to forage fruit and make and store wove. Okay. There's our incubator. Ding! So 3 folk, huh? Let's just make 3. 1, 2, 3 folk seeds. 3. Them in here, but I need food. I can't just put them all in. So for food, I don't think you can use this for food. I need berries. Oops. Beat that bush. This will definitely set up a farm for... Give me these all. Is that all of them? It looks like all of them. Let's go feed these in. See how many we actually need. I can't remember. 2, 3, 4. It's like 5, isn't it? Here comes our first folk. Da 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 da! Woohoo! You brought new life to this world. Folk give you love if you give them food. Alright, so let's get this folk out of here. Get the folk out. What's your name? Kazanbidi? Kazandibi? And you're hungry, of course. I usually do like 10 folk. This only needed me to make 3 though, so just do that. Oh no, my stick broke. These all up. That should be all 5 that this needs. Oh, shoot. Need to put a seed in first, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Folk number 2. I like stacking them when they're like this. Put that one in. And let's get another stick. Hey, these are ready again. Our logs are backing up nicely. Nope, I don't want to feed the babies yet. One more of these. We'll get our folk, and I think that'll get us signs. That's when we can really start tying things together nicely. Three babies! Woo! Folk made. The direction sign, which is just sort of decorative. Sign. I love the signs. Stage 2, folk complete. Oh, but I still have stage 2 foraging to do, right? Yeah, forage fruit. So we need to get the berries. Feed the folk, make and store love. Let's delete these for now. Let's drop off our stick over here so somebody will pick it up and do something with it. Uh-huh. Let's start making a special team. For cleanup, like Medic said, but also for like digging where we're gonna put our fruit farm and that kind of stuff, and where we want our final forestry to go. I want to do that for sure. First I want signs though. Let's make another workbench. And I need at least a few of these, right? Are the signs made at the workbench? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, the sign is made at the regular crude workbench. That's good. Sticks and logs and... Alright, so it's not parts, necessarily. I only ever want just the one. This is gonna be sign bench. Gonna make crude signs. Just signs, let's go. Planks and poles. Alright, so we need a controlled maker. You are going to... Let's see, let's do the pole. So that it doesn't have to make as many trips or whatever. Like, it'll be standing here waiting to put stuff on. Yeah. I'm gonna swap these so it only makes one at a time. Okay, so we're doing near the poles. So you're gonna come here, take the pole, then you're gonna move to the sign bench, and that changed this, this, and this all to sign. Nice. So you're the sign pole. And I don't have one for just, what would be a good one for that? Tools. The stick, maybe? Yeah. Bot database, upload. Stop it. X stick. Unlink. We'll call this, just maker. This one, let's swap these parts of the names so it sorts alphabetically nice. Okay. Oh. X stick. Alright, you're making that, and the next one is gonna be the regular maker. You're gonna take from planks until your hands are full. And then you're gonna put onto the sign bench here. Go. Sign planks. Is it 4 per sign? 2. So it should make one sign. Actually, we'll get like an extra one because the pole will put one on right there. And now we have signs, yay. This one's mine. And this was another new addition from... I saw this in Autonauts vs. Pirate Bots. You still made another sign. Did those not count? Okay, now it didn't. Yeah, hold on. I shouldn't have a... Till hands are empty, if the sign bench is empty. Okay, that actually seems right. What we can do with this is... Let's do our blueprints. Let's put the sign... like here. Z. And from now on, our blueprint bots can all be linked to the sign instead of having to match that area. Those blueprints. Was that shout and show the team? Check. Drop it. So from now on, our blueprint bots can have that linked. Gonna need a sign for... Let's do like a cleanup crew now. Let me grab one of these signs. This will be cleanup.
Lurk much?
Alright, night, Wally. See you next time. This one's gonna have a gigantic area, 16 by 16. And I'm just gonna keep it near the database here. And I can always come into here to move that area. So to start with, I'm going to have some bots chopping stuff and storing stuff and junk. It'll be great. Let's see, this will be signs. I'll call it a tool. These bots don't have backpacks, right? Yeah, they don't. Not yet. We're backing up here. Nice. Alright, this bot is going to clear up the trees, I think, from this area. That seems like a good idea. Alright. So you're gonna be You're gonna need an axe. You're gonna find a tree in the cleanup area. Use your held item. So this will be if hands are empty. Go get an axe. Otherwise, find a tree, chop it down. Forever. Go. You are... kill trees. So it's just gonna chop down all these trees. What's next? Digging up stumps. Filling them back in. All this little stuff. Eggs. Let's see. Let's get a spade. We just accomplished something there. And find a stump, specifically. Tree stump in the cleanup sign area. And then use it again. We'll fill in the holes in the cleanup area. Check. Alright, you can have this. So again, if hands are empty, do this forever, but it's okay if you can't find any tree stumps or you don't have the tool. Find holes and fill them in. That forever, exactly the right number of commands. This is Stumper. And it's working in the same area the tree chopper is. Next, let's get... So it's gonna leave holes until there aren't any more stumps, and then it'll go fill in all the holes. Next, let's get a bot. Finding logs in, before I forget, the cleanup crew sign area. Then you're gonna come drop them right here. That specific spot. And then the log collector will find those and pick them up. So you'll just stack them right there. This will be hands full, hands empty. I should just be hands empty anyway, because it's dropping all. Go. You're gonna be log clear. We need to get rid of tree seeds. So you're gonna find these in the sign area. And then you're gonna come drop these in basically the same spot, right here. So we'll have a stack of these right here. Drop all. Do this till your hands are full. Forever, go. Seed clear. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't link the area. It's just a little tricky to grab. So I'm going to set it down there instead. So that'll clear the tree seeds, the logs. Let's clear the sticks. Pick up sticks in the cleanup area. Whoops. Then we're going to drop those here. with a stick gripper. Hands full, wherever go. Stick clear. Let's do a new fun thing. Or I should say another new fun thing. Some place where we have a nice amount of turf here. Let's start a turf farm. Let's not link the area. That's a decent size. I'm gonna come set it over here. Actually go into planner. I don't really need that, but I'm gonna have it just for a minute, so I know where to put the boxes and stuff. So I should have some boxes in storage. Yeah. So the way I do this is I want to make sure I don't run out of turf to replant. And then I want to export a whole bunch. So these get combined into one bigger thing. Whoops, go put the sign down. So this is farm turf. And then this is just turf. And what we'll do is, do I want the shovels down here? Trying to decide. Let's do that. Let's put shovels down here for the turf farm. That way we don't have to have our diggers go up there all the time. Okay. This is cleanup. Seed clear, stumper, all these guys go in cleanup. You are red. Check. Doing pretty good. Farm turf, turf. This will be turf spades. All right. Let's get a turf spade runner going. You're gonna get spades. And you're gonna put them down here. Repeat. Hands full, hands empty, forever go. Turf, spade, supply. Actually, stop that. Upload it, unlink it. This will be like supply. Supplies! Okay, go. Then the next spot will be a turf digger. You are going to get a spade. You're going to find the nearest turf in the turf farm area. Use your item. That's it. So, if your hands are empty, whoops, find the turf. If your hands are empty, I messed this up good. Find turf goes there. Alright, if hands are empty, move to turf spades, take a turf spade. Otherwise, do that, but also we're only gonna do that if this is not full. So farm turf is not full, keep digging. Yeah. Do that forever. Turf dig. This new bot is going to collect the turf. Gonna find any turf it can in the turf farm area. And put it in this box. Gonna do that till its hands are full. Do this till its hands are empty. Forever. Go. Turf stow. Then we're gonna have a turf layer, turf planter. Take from here. We're gonna do till its hands are full, but it's fine if they're not. And plant the turf in the turf farm area. Do this absolutely until your hands are empty. Forever, go. So this is the turf layer. And what'll happen is... see, let's actually get rid of this area. It'll look nicer. But what'll happen is every once in a while, when we dig up turf, we get more than one turf out of it. So this will slowly fill all the way up. And get ahead. See, like there's two loose ones. And then one more thing we need is... we're gonna have a bot that takes from here. Let's wait until there's some turf in it. Should be any second here. Move to there, take from it, put in here. And the thing is, we're only going to do this if the farm turf is all the way full. Go and take from it until our hands are full. And then go empty our hands into this. What that does is... turf. Output. Oh, that's so loud. But what it does is ensures that we'll never run out of turf here. So we should always have some more to replant before we export any. And it'll only do hands full, so since we can put 25 in the box, it can only take out 3 at a time. And then the box isn't full anymore. So we'll eventually have a bunch of turf here that we can put other places and make things look nicer. Like up here. But that'll take a while to back up. Let's go ahead and program our cleanup bot, though. That's going to take turf from here and find dirt to plant it in. Find soil in the cleanup area. Check. Let's just do hands full, hands empty. That's weird, it didn't do the hands empty on that. Okay. Forever, go. This is cleanup turf. Turf layer. You go on the cleanup team. These down here are all the dig, layer, output, spade supply, and turf stow. You all are the turf farm. Let's make that the turf green color. Cool. And clearly we're not digging this fast enough. Everybody's waiting around for this one digger bot. So, here's where the database really comes in handy. Let's upload this and leave it linked. And then we can find our new bot, just download it. Yes. Is it? It's not looking linked. Do I need to link turf dig to program? Yeah, okay. So is this one linked? That one's linked, and this one's linked. Go. So now we have 2 diggers. 2 diggers, 1 collector. Let's move things a little bit. I'm gonna move this box to... I want to put it there, I think. Yeah, that's good. That way, once they get their spade, they'll be starting in this top corner where the collectors are going to be starting to look for stuff. So they'll start here and go like this way or down, instead of starting at the far side and coming toward it. Alright, these bots are bored already. I guess I could make a bot that's gonna chop this bush down. Turf dig, you go on the turf team. How are we doing? 6.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Clean up! You're back! Yep, I made the cleanup team. Clean up! Got the turf farm going, so we should start paving this. Just trying to decide if I want one more digging bot, because we seem to be collecting it fast enough. Let's do one more dig bot. So link this one. Go. Man, I love having the database already. Yeah, that was a very good quality of life upgrade. I also like the sign page here, so I don't have to go find the sign in the world. I can just do this and change the area for it. That was a nice thing they brought over from the pirate bots. So I've got these folk hanging out. I should make a berry farm and all that. I don't want to move my cleanup area until my turf farm catches up and we start turfing this area over. I could move it over like 1. But that still wouldn't give these guys anything to do. Clean up. Move it over 1. That. Check. I could start digging for the berries. I'm not sure if I want them over here, though. Or if I'm going to want them somewhere else. Maybe I will. Go pick this sign up. Let's put it, like, over here. I think I'm gonna do the, like, checkerboard with this. So this is berries. Berry farm. Unlink the area. Do it here. Oh, I can't do the sign in a checkerboard, but I can do the digger in a checkerboard. Something like that. But I needed one outside of that. So 7 by 7, 9 by 9. And we'll have a 7 by 7 inside. Yeah. Set that down. Oops, you belong in the turf farm. We fill it up? Yeah, 15 turf. Nice. New bot. Go get a shovel. Spade. Call a spade a spade. You're gonna dig down here. I want you to be checkerboard. And 7 by 7. And lined up like this. Perfect. So it's gonna dig the turf for me, then I'll have it go around and dig holes. Then we'll plant berries in those holes, and then we'll have our berry farm down here. Should be good. Yeah. So if your hands are empty, otherwise do this. This is a temporary thing, so this is temp prep berries. Let's have this bot pick up turf in the berry farm area. And carry it over to the turf farm. Oh, we need more collectors, it looks like. Let's come drop it over here. Do this hands full. Forgot the forever loop? I don't think so. If I have, that's a deep bug somewhere. Yeah, temp, berry, turf clear. Later on, we'll make this one, like, plant the berries. Speaking of turf, though, let's get the, turf stow. It could use some help. Upload that. So it is linked. Let's do you or the turf stow. Link it. Go. So now that there's two of them, let's see if they catch up. I didn't even need to set the name. I copied that automatically. So we have 3 diggers, 2 stowers, 1 planter. Will that be enough? It's filling up. We're shifting some over to the output. That's nice. Oh yeah, look! Clean up! Alright, once we're done digging all this turf up, we can start making holes and planting the berries in them. I think I'm going to come over here. I know something we need. We need a box for berries. So berry farm export. Where is this area? So if I put it... I put it in line like this. That should be good. So this would be berries output. Berry farm. I can use the mallet on these, right? Wooden mallet. Says you can bash trees to get seeds, sticks, fruit. Oh, just trees. I need the thresher. Or the flail. That's the one, the flail for the better getting fruit out. In the meantime, we'll have sticks over here and beat the bushes with the sticks. So we'll have a box for, we'll call this berry bashers, maybe. What's this one? Okay, I did call that berry farm. We'll have a bringer. Yeah, supply bot. This will be berry farm tool supply. What you'll do is, for now we'll use sticks. So you're gonna get sticks from here, and you're gonna take them to berry bashers. Then we're gonna have our berry bashers. Once we have some sticks, what you're gonna do is if your hands are empty, go pick one up. We don't want it to pick up till its hands are full, because sticks, it'll fill its hands with sticks. And then I can't use it as a tool. Find the nearest bush in the berry farm. Whack it. Until, or if the berry farm box is not full. Take the stick. Do that forever, go. I'm actually gonna call this berry farm storage. I'm gonna need more crates, I noticed. I've only got the one. So if I shift click, right? Or is it control? It's control click. Place more blueprints when I already have something in my storage. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That'll get us some extras. And get a berry collector. You're gonna find berries in the berry farm. area. Notice I made this one bigger than the area the berries are going to be in, since they're going to, like, fly out a space. So find berries. Till your hands are full. Put them in the storage. Till your hands are empty. Forever. Go. Berry stew. This one we're probably going to want more than one of. We'll do that when we get there. Alright, so there's no more turf to dig. For our temp, digger. So stop and give me that spade. What? You were somewhere I didn't expect you. Alright, you're gonna find soil in the berry farm. It's the easiest way to do this. Because there's none other than what we expected there. Yeah. And you're gonna make a hole. So none of this turf stuff anymore. You're going to do this one. And let me give you your shovel back. Wait for the berry basher to move on. Actually, that just works. Okay. And actually, the berry storing bot. Let's do something a little bit different. Stop it real quick. So after it finds berries, let's do something like plant them, if you can find a hole. Or until hands are empty. It's basically the same thing. Find a hole and plant them. So I should eventually fill up all those. I don't like how these are smaller. Probably because they're wild. Look at all our crates. And we're out of planks. Completely out of planks. Nice. Alright, here we're gonna find some find some berries. Waiting for more to grow. I kind of wonder if I should go axe these in order to make them more uniform. But I should definitely wait until we plant more, I guess. Alright, so after this, it's Barry's hands should be full and go plant some. Then it'll jump out to go finding more. Yep. I think I'm gonna go chop some of those down. It's to clear these out. Can I not chop it? Oh, I have to dig them, don't I? Listen to the OCD. Must make it look nice. They all have to look the same. I forget if this probably leaves holes too, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, it does not? Nice. Oh, it takes a good long while, though. The nice thing will be, if I do go dig these wild ones up, should be these 4 that were in a line. If I dig those up, it'll just leave dirt. The digging bot will fill in the hole, or dig holes, and then our planting bot will come in and plant those. And just let the bot do it. Make a stack there. I think we probably have enough. Let me dig up these. Totally gonna dig these up. We get nice, uniform, farm-raised berry bushes here. A cultivated, cultured look. Holy crap, it's an hour since I looked at the clock. It's time to wrap this up. I've gone way too long. Almost 3 hours. Is anybody even online? There's plenty of people online. This is the last one to dig up here. I can dump that shovel off. Put all our crates. Isn't it crate? Alright, so we can drop this off here. We can delete all of these. This will fill itself in and then start storing, and then they should stop using the stick on the bushes once this crate fills up. I might have to make that bigger in the future, but...
Clean up on aisle 5.
that should be good for now. Clean up. Yeah, still going. I can move the sign a little bit. I need to get bushes clearing in there. That should be the last hole to dig, and then we can get this guy out of here. Let's repurpose him for digging up berries on the cleanup crew. Yeah? It's the last hole, and you have nothing left to do. Temp. Prep berries. Nice. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the middle of... I don't want to be here. Stop a second. I'm gonna come over here. Now come over here. Let me borrow this. So you're not gonna find... That's the wrong button. You'll find bushes in the cleanup sign area. Check. And... maybe flowers? Dig these, right? Yeah. Here's wildflowers. Okay. Do we also dig up the grass? Ah, there's not gonna be enough. So put a forever on bushes. Put a forever on this. And that's all we can do. We can only do 2 things with our current memory. So take that back. Go. You are now... clean up bushes and flowers. Flowers. And you're on the cleanup crew. Let's make a berry farm team. Oh, you're temporary. I don't need you on the team. Sorry. Berry farm. Yeah, look at this. Filling this box up now. In fact, let's go... That's not the color. It should be purple. Berry stow. We can do this, we can clear this filling in the holes now. We don't need it to do that anymore. We could have left it just for the fun of it. Assuming at some point in the future we might do another farm and want to copy this and fill in the holes and stuff automatically, but... skip it. I think that's it. Hands full, hands empty. It's got to catch up on the berry whacker here. Oh, it came all the way out where I was. I forgot it was gonna do that. Did I didn't put the flowers in the sign area. That's something else I always forget. You belong here. I knew I did something wrong there. Okay. So I think we have something to dig up grass, if that's how that works. I can't remember. Let's do cleanup. Here. So we should have a bot come pick up these sticks, and we got some berry bushes to clear. Did I mess up? I did. You can't find any wildflowers. Move along. We could drop these out on the farm. Getting the broom later will be nice, too. Drop them here. Then we could just sweep that crap up instead of having to clear all of it. Alright, now we could start feeding our folk. Let's do that and call it a night. It's much too late. Zed. Folk. Don't link the area. Just do that. That way we can search for the WUV around them as well. Sign there. Let's start feeding them. Turf clearing bot. Don't need you doing that anymore. You're gonna be feeding our folk. Oops. Should have cleared all of this. Alright. So take from there. Find the nearest folk in this area. Give them some food and they'll give us some love. Hands full. Hands empty forever. Go. Feed folk. WUV collection? Yeah. All this WUV. And let's start getting that collected up. can hear the dings as we're starting to collect up. Oh, that sign is kind of hidden behind that tall stack of crates. Whoops. I'll fix that. Find nearest Folkwov in there. Hands full. Hands empty. Forever go. Wov collect. Feeding folk, I forgot. We're only gonna do that if the Wov is not full. Yay! So that should be our whole tier done. Oh, the scooter. The crude wheel. Our commemorative slab. Stage 2 complete. Look at that. You brought folk into the world and fed them to make them happy. Get the wardrobe wonder. Nice. Check out this special blueprint. That's where we can change into new clothes. Isolated dwellings. So we can't stack the babies anymore. Ready for the next stage. Build a basic research center to invent new technology. House your folk and set up a sustainable food supply to keep them happy. Science! So science, a basic weeds farm. Simple kitchen and some shelter. Plans we need to complete for this stage. Science! So now we've got the research station. Just put that down, because I can start that. What's over here? Oh, the wardrobe. Let's move this box of Wov. It doesn't need to be here in the way. Put it over here. Wow. Right there. That's a whole lot of Wov. We don't have a stone blueprint builder yet. That's fine. Alright, so I'll stand here, and we'll leave it like this for next time. 55 bots at this point. Let's call this folk. Make them pink, like the Wov. 55 bots. 54 if we're not counting the one that we're not using yet. We got the forestry going, we've got a turf farm going. So what now? Are we not planting it? Replanting it fast enough? I don't know. Turf farm is going. It's doing okay. We got a cleanup crew, which makes Medic happy. Lumber, of course. We've got a berry farm going. We've got folk Wov. Filling up that Wov. And next time, oh, we got the wonder. Next time we can start the research. Get that going. So let's see who's online. Let's raid. Let's raid Joe. Joe's playing Satisfactory. Joe's a friend of the channel. Today is Wednesday. I guess check out my YouTube if you want to catch up on previous streams or other games that I play over there that I don't play here. I'll be back Sunday playing Shenanigans. We'll be doing Dinkum, I believe, with the Shenanigang. And I'll be back Monday with more Metroid Dread, and then Autonauts on Wednesday. So stick around for the raid. Tell Joe I sent you. Let him know you're interested. It's good for my channel. It's good for his channel, and it'll be a good time all around. I will see you all next time. But in the meantime, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the redeems and sound effects and everything. I will see you all next time. But in the meantime, remember to be kind. Have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.